Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and helping us feed a hungry hippo. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up as you're watching today. And today I'm excited because I'm doing plush. So this is the third bag of plush, part 3 of a 3-part series. My friend Leslie, that I usually buy my plush hauls from, came to Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago to go to the listing party by List Perfectly in-person event, and she brought these huge bags of plush with her, and there were 3 of them. So if you haven't seen the other ones getting opened, I will link the first one here for you at the end, and then you can watch the second one as well. This is the third bag of plush we're going to look at together. This is Lucy from the Peanuts. She's got a dirty dress, so I'm going to have to spray her down with some Awesome and run her through the wash. I didn't mention this in the other 2 videos, but I did steam all of these plush. They came home with me from that event and sat in the garage until I was ready to bring them upstairs and steam clean them. And some of them will need a little bit more attention than that, which, is sometimes what happens with plush. You just spray them down with Awesome and let them soak. I use it full strength. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, Awesome is a cleaner you can get from the Dollar Tree. And it advises you to do like 2 parts water to 1 part. I use it full strength because I do what I want. Anyway, I just usually spray them down pretty liberally if they have stains. I let them soak for at least a night, if not more. And then we run them through the washing machine, but never the dryer. All my friends air dry. Awesome works really well to take stains out. All right, next up we have a Build-A-Bear with shamrocks. So shamrocks, St. Patrick's Day. This bear is a literal jackpot of keywords. And then we have this super cute, this is a good brand, by the way. If you ever see Dakin, I don't even know if I'm showing you because I can't see. I'm not. So this is Dakin. Now you can see it. This is Classique. Well, Lord Almighty, you are so big I can't get to my camera. This big old deer. Okay. Anyway, she's super cute. She has dots, so she's clearly a fawn or a baby, but she is so cute. Look at her face. Tell them hi. Tell the people hi. That's kind of a realistic looking animal. All right, next up we have a Wild Republic. I love this brand. They do a lot of realistic looking animals. This looks like a snow leopard. I'm going to see if they have it anywhere. Sometimes they have on them what they are. This one, no. I think he's a snow leopard. This is a super duper vintage plush. Holy old. Does it have a date? This is, oh my gosh, look at this tag. This is gunned, but that is old. Old. All new material, cotton's cotton, gun manufacturing, no date. But I mean, you can tell by the tag number 1 and number 2. This is vintage. This might even be older than me. We'll have to Google image search this one and find out. Pulling my bag closer. All right, we have a Hallmark bear. He's cute. He kind of looks like Boo Boo from Yogi Bear. Will not use that keyword though. Never use keywords that are not exactly what it is that you're listing. Then we have another, this is an Adventure Planet. This is not Wild Republic. This is still a good brand as well. You want to keep an eye out for Adventure Planet. This lion got squished. I'll have to fluff him out when I do his photo shoot. We'll have to get your hair looking fabulous, dude. Fabulous. His mane is just flat, but we'll get him fluffed. He's really cool. A blue lion. Then I have the Another Hallmark. Oh, I act like you guys can see that far. So this is meant for babies. A baby plush. Wild Republic. Love this brand. Love it. This hummingbird. Is it a hummingbird? I think it's a hummingbird. That's what I'm calling it. See the long. Is it a beak? What do you call that on a hummingbird? I mean, it's a bird, so clearly it's probably called a beak, but it's long. It's like a straw. They use it to suck up the nectar and stuff. This is a 16-inch elephant. I'm not kidding. That's what the tag says. This is a vintage Fiesta plush. I like Fiesta plush, but this is $19.95. I'm scooting over here to show you. Got to move my microphone. This guy is pretty big. Here, let me cover his ears so his feelings don't get hurt. Him is a chunky outfit. Him's a chonker. All right. Let's look at the tag. 16-inch elephant. Oh, you can see the $19.95. If you're new to reselling or you're not familiar, vintage is anything that's 20 years or older. So, like 2003. God, that makes me feel so old. But yeah, basically, if it's from 2003 or before, it's vintage. I feel like such an old lady sometimes. Dandy. I love Dandy. This was a brand you used to be able to get at Kmart. Does anybody have any Kmart still open in their area? If you do, I would love to hear. I'm curious. Kmart's have been going out of business and closing all over the country for years now, but I feel like some people say they still have them in their areas. Let me know. Anyway, isn't he cute? I'm a teddy bear and I'm real cute. I'm gonna find my new forever home. Do, do, do. Oh my goodness. Another interactive story buddy. So I had an interactive story buddy from another haul from Leslie. And it sold like within a day or two of being listed. It sold on Macari. And it was a cat or a bear. It'll be in the what sold on Macari video next month because it just sold like a week or two ago. But it went up, and I think within a day, someone had messaged and said, does she still work? And I wrote back and said, she does talk, but she doesn't have her original book with her. And they said, that's great. I'm okay with that. And then I offered them like $2 off, and they took it. So I'm excited. I mean, maybe that character was more popular than this interactive story buddy, but it does have the box, so I will have to test it. I have an entire pile back here. It's getting bigger every day of animals that I'm going to have to test. I keep on my desk in my pen jar here. Now I'm going to make a liar out of myself, right? There it is. One of these little screwdrivers. And so I just save these guys up until I have a pretty good amount, like a whole big pile to go through. I don't do them one at a time or a couple at a time. You guys know I'd love to do everything in batches. Batch work is the way to go. It is the way to streamline your processes and to speed everything up and be much quicker at the entire process of relisting, from prepping, testing, photographing, and listing. When you work in batches, it's much more productive. So I do save these guys up until I have a pretty big pile. And then I will sit. I have a pack of, we buy the big packs of the AA and the big packs of the AAA batteries at Walmart because Keith needs them to test our remotes as well. So I'll get my little white table here. And I get all my animals, and I get my screwdriver, and I get some isopropyl alcohol, just in case if there's battery corrosion inside. You can clean that right up with some, we do the 70 70-10, I believe it is. I'm probably saying that incorrectly, but I know the number 70 is on the alcohol that Keith buys for remotes, because a lot of the remotes that he buys wholesale that come here do have corrosion inside. You can use a rag or Q-tips, and it takes the corrosion right out with the alcohol. So I'll set myself up for success. Again, batch work is the way to go. I get all the animals. I set everything up ahead of time. I get the rags, the Q-tips, the alcohol, the screwdriver, the 2 packs of batteries. I plug on my true crime and I set, and I'll have enough to keep me busy for like an hour or two and test them. The ones that work clearly are going to be listed, and the ones that don't work, I usually list those too, and I just, take that into account when we price them. And, I always put it in like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 different places that it doesn't work anymore, because we all know that often buyers don't read and they don't really pay a lot of attention, and I don't want an INAD return or whatever because they didn't bother to read. So anyway, yeah, I do sell the ones that don't work. I just sell them for less. So I'm going to toss this guy way over there because that's where the pile is. It's getting bigger. I'm going to have to sit down and test one day soon. This is Disney. This is Doc McStuffins. Yes, Doc McStuffins is Disney. Okay, so in one of my other plush hauls that I just did today that I'm recording, there was another character, and I was like, is Doc McStuffins Nick Jr. or Disney? Because pretty sure it's Disney, and it is. This is Cole's Cares, but it's also Gund, but it's also Curious George. And this looks super old and vintage, and I may go ahead. He's got a lot of pilling going on. The little bumps on his sweater. So, but I really feel like he needs a bath, so we'll probably run him through the washing machine. Dory! This is a Build-A-Bear Dory. Oh, that's even more exciting. I love when Build-A-Bear has Disney characters and other well-known characters from pop culture. This is a paw. In fact, I believe this is Chase's paw from Paw Patrol. Oh, this guy's heavy and big. You see that? Hallmark. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see this. You'll see why I flipped out. Look at the buttons on his sweater. I guess they were on the back and you had already seen them when I was freaking out. But how cute. The buttons on his sweater are little teddy bear heads. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Pottery Barn Kit. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is going to be like a Pier 1 or an IKEA plush, a plush that comes from a place that's better known for furniture. And those are typically good to find and good for resale. Cool story. All right. This is Yomiko Classics Raccoon Raspberry. So this is vintage. I'm looking to see if it has a year. It does not. But you can just tell by the tags as you do plush more and more, just like with anything in reselling, the more of something you do, the more of it you see, you do learn to spot vintage tags very easily. This is a very cute trash panda. Isn't he cute? That is a really cute trash panda. I've only ever had one Yomiko before, and I believe I only had one. There's one that I remember, and it was the puppy from the Little Golden Classic. The puppy that kept getting in trouble and sneaking out under the fence. What is the name of that book? And then his mother told him he couldn't have dessert, but then he snuck out in the middle of the night and had dessert. We're going to look it up in a minute. I'm going to share my screen because that's going to drive me crazy. You can Google it real quick. This is, see, I know her name too. Madeline. Thank goodness she had it on her because we would have had another brain fart moment. This is Madeline. She's from a children's book. Oh, this is a good brand. Good brand. Eden. And this is a recognizable character from children's stories, so that's always a plus as well. And this is Madeline. So that's the end of the bags, but let's see if we can't find the name of that little golden book together, because it will haunt me. It will haunt me if I don't remember. Little golden book, puppy. The Pokey Little Puppy. Yes. So this was actually one of my favorite books when I was a kid. I loved the Pokey Little Puppy. This is the cover I had and everything with him looking at the lizard. But in the story, he is naughty and he keeps sneaking out into the fence and doing things he shouldn't do. So his mom sends him to bed with no dessert. And he keeps sneaking out and eating the dessert. And I do remember like strawberry shortcake or something that he ate. But yeah, that was one of my favorite books as a kid. And I had that brand, Pokey Little Puppy, when we first started reselling, like back in 2017, I found one at the Benz. And it was so cute. For 6 months, I just kept it on my desk. And then I finally listed it and let it hang out with me until it eventually sold. So anyways, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about any of the plush you saw in the video today, the brands, the characters, or anything, plush at all, in general, reselling, anything, let me know in the comments. And other than that, guys, go be productive, go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.